You know, March is Problem Gambling Awareness Month.
Well, you think about March Madness and all the people who are betting. Sheila Moran from First Choice Services joins us now and to share local resources to help people who are struggling. Thanks for joining us once again, Sheila. It's great to see you because, yeah, this really is, there's a reason this is National Problem Gambling Awareness Month.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, talk about the importance of bringing awareness to gambling issues right now, this month.
So we talk about gambling as a hidden addiction. You know, it's not something that you can sometimes see or smell. So it's something that we talk about people needing to have a little bit more attention to if they're worried about their gambling, if they're worried about their loved ones gambling. We want to make sure that they understand that there is a place that they can call for help 24/7.
That is great.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that people have to think about that. It's not just now during March Madness, though. For people who have a gambling problem, it doesn't matter what the situation is. It's a problem all year round, and it's a problem they have to try to get a handle on. How has betting, though, changed over the last few years, especially with so much online and just on the phone gambling?
So easy.
Yeah.
Betting has changed so much over the last few years. You know, we used to get primarily calls from people playing in video poker establishments or slot machines at casinos. We still get those calls, but most of the people calling us now are playing on their mobile devices. So they're betting on sports or casino games on their phones.
So are you seeing an increase in calls right now?
Yeah, more people calling in for help.
We've seen a really big increase. In fact, last year our calls doubled. Another trend that we're seeing is younger gamblers and more male gamblers. So college and even high school kids are getting into gambling.
High school.
So if you are an adult and you would like to be a responsible adult, because there are some people who say, I'm not sure what the problem is, I can go online and bet a couple dollars on a game here and there, and I put the phone down and I never think about it again. What are some of those tips to keep it safer, Sheila?
Sure, and you know, that's true. Many people are able to gamble and not have a problem, and we talk about ways to make gambling safer. So we say set a limit and stick to it. The setting the limit is not difficult, the sticking to it can be. We tell people if they find that they're spending more money than they intended, or they're lying to their loved ones about gambling, or you know, if they're spending more time, you know, it's not necessarily about the money. If they're spending hours and hours betting on their phone, that is a sign it could be a problem.
Yeah. So Sheila, what type of help is available?
We have a lot of help. We have 24/7 people who answer the phone, and I always emphasize that they're people because a lot of behavioral health companies have gone to AI chatbots, and we don't have that. We have real humans who can talk to you, and then they're going to offer you counseling, support groups, connections to peers. We even have an app that can block gambling from your phone or laptop, and we can offer that to folks who call us and get into treatment.
Oh, that's
Sheila,
great.
What's your suggestion for people who are caught in a situation where they know a family member or a close friend who they know has a problem, who has an addiction problem, and yet that person won't reach out themselves and get help? What's your suggestion for a person in that position?
We get a lot of calls from friends and family members, and so especially if it's someone who is financially enmeshed with that person, we can give them some practical guidance about what to do to protect themselves, but we can also talk to them about how to do an intervention and what resources are available to them.
Yeah, that's
Sheila,
terrific.
thanks for all the reminders and the help that you all offer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sheila, thanks for coming in. We'll be right back.